How's it going, guys? Tech and Cloth back in with another video. Today we're going to be taking a look and unboxing a quick setup of the Samsung Galaxy Z Fold 6. This is supposed to be not much of a leap in terms of upgrades from the Z Fold 5. I've never owned a Z Fold device. This is going to be the first one that I'm using, and certainly the first one on the channel. Let's take a look and see what we get in the box. So obviously I opted for the navy colorway. As you know, most of my S24 Ultra is a darker color. I tend to steer towards darker colors. I didn't want to go with the crafted black just because it looked shiny. And one thing I like about the S24 lineup in general is that it tends to be matted out. So I didn't want to basically step back into that whole shiny phone trend. So here you go. Not much to say. It's the Z Fold 6 box. Pretty slim because there's not much in there. I did take the storage upgrade, so I got the 512 gigabyte version, and let's go ahead and unbox this thing. Start off with the tabs here. I'm not going to talk so much so you guys can hear a bit about how this sounds. So there you guys have it. Not much USB Type-C to Type-C connector over here. And of course, the star of the show, the Z Fold 6. I haven't yet removed these protectors yet because I wanted to kind of show you guys how it looks. This thing feels super premium. It definitely borrows some design cues from the S24 Ultra. More so the regular S24 and S24 Plus, whilst also being more squared off around the edges. So the S24 and S24 Plus have flat sides, but when it goes to actually the corners of the device, those devices are more rounded. This is very square and really fits with the S24 Ultra kind of setup. And just to show you guys quickly, this is my main device right now. And if you guys are following the channel, of course, you know, it's one of my favorite cases, the Taurus O-Stand case. So that's what I have on. And this is a quick wipe down for you guys, the S24 Ultra in the titanium violet. I'm probably going to be rocking these two, depending on how I feel and what I'm going to be doing during the day. But here you go. I do like how this is kind of black, and they didn't take like, you know, some like lighter shade like this. This is still a beautiful device. There's absolutely nothing wrong with this, but I do like how this is more of a darker device all around, and the color goes all through the sides. Important to note, these sides are not titanium like they are on the S24 Ultra. They went back to aluminum. I'm assuming that's to cut costs, and maybe they're just trying something different, or I don't really know exactly why, but let's go ahead and take the screen protectors off though for you guys. Very satisfying. And now the fold. So, as I said, this is my first fold device. Just go ahead and put this inside. I don't know what to expect. It definitely feels very premium. There's no rattly buttons. I was really scared about that. When I got my S24 Ultra, it did have kind of a rattly power button I wasn't crazy about, but I tend to put my phone in a case so it doesn't bug me all that much. This phone just tends to be so solid. It seems super well built. And it's really sleek. That's crazy that this is a foldable device. It's put them side by side here. It might look like a significant difference in camera, but take it from me, it's really not that much of a big increase. Like, look at that, it's 1.5 times almost, and that's crazy because this is almost double the display. Actually, let's take a look at that. So yeah, there's the display. It's super cool how it's shorter too, so it's more manageable in both the tablet form and also when it's folded up. It's super cool. It doesn't really seem as skinny and, you know, as most people tend to think that it's going to be. It's not much of a, it's a big difference, but it's not crazy. It's not drastic. It's not something that I would say, you know, it's an unusable screen size. It's really just not the case. Like, look, that's how much of a size difference it is. And it's really not that bad. Keep in mind, you also have that foldable aspect that basically doubles the screen. So that's pretty cool. Let's go ahead and power this thing on. But before we do, I do want to take a look more at some of the hardware. So I'm not sure what this is, probably some sort of antenna. This is, of course, the SIM tray, volume rocker, really nice feedback here. Again, no rattling. I'm super impressed with the build quality of this device, I have to say. It's way better built than the S24 Ultra, in my opinion. It just seems more tight. And the iPhone 15 Pro Max, it's definitely... I hate to say this, but it sounds like it seems like this is really taking some cues from Apple in terms of fit and finish, because this feels fantastic. It's not thick at all. I ordered a case from Later Case with that old additional ring there. So I do use MagSafe's accessories, so we'll see how that holds up. Put a separate review for that. But yeah, speaker. You've got some microphones here, another speaker, and the USB Type-C port. This is a really shocking device. I think I might rock this independently for quite a bit, just at least for review purposes. I mean, this phone is fantastic. I'm told that this comes, yeah, see, like there's a screen protector inside. I don't know if you guys can see that on the corner of the device there. Probably not. But there is a built-in screen protector, not built-in, but there is a screen protector that comes factory installed. Samsung does give you one free replacement, or they'll replace it for free, the protector, for I think it's about $200. So it's not free, but they do a highly discounted rate just for that screen protector. So I'm going to try and show that to you as much as possible. See, can you guys kind of see that over there in the corner? So I could peel that off. Some people do. I wouldn't. I would leave it there. This is not a review device. This is a device I purchased with my own money. So I can be completely honest with you guys on it, and let me tell you, this is an extremely well-built device. I've never had a device that feels this well polished, well designed, I want to say. The closest thing was the 15 Pro Max, I think, and then the S24 Ultra after that. But yeah, let's go ahead and power this thing on, see what it looks like. Just gonna try and do the setup, skip through that, and I'll come back to you guys in a second. So real quick, guys, before we jump back into the video, I did want to let you know that since I'm coming from an S24 phone, once you're connected to the same network, I guess through Wi-Fi, it automatically assumes that this is the phone I'm transferring to. So when I remove my SIM card and put it into the new ZFold 6, it right away popped up a QR code where I had to scan my S24 Ultra. And once I get the approval from this device that I'm scanning through, it starts getting all the info, as you can see here. I just thought that was really cool. Again, we'll be back as soon as the setup is all done. Another quick update. What you guys see right now is me transferring everything via cable. I assume that would just be the fastest method. So I'm going to go ahead and time to see how long this actually takes. So there we go, guys. That actually took about, I want to say like 2 minutes. That's pretty cool. I mean, not everything is downloaded. As you can see, there's a bunch of stuff like YouTube Studio still loading. So I still got to download all the other apps, but I mean, it transferred all of my wallpaper, which I had on this device, and everything. So I'm eager to see what this looks like when I open the screen. That's cool. So the screen's completely independent from the other one, it seems. This is really cool. So obviously it's not set to the top resolution yet, so I'm gonna go ahead and just do that real quick. So this is, the screen is super crisp. I don't know if you guys can see that, but let's go ahead and I guess just open this up. Yes, the screen, so it's set to dark. So it's slowly putting my settings into this device, which is super cool. I'm gonna go ahead and put this in light mode. Is that better for the video? Let's take a look. Yeah, so you guys can see everything in light mode better, I think. Lower the brightness a bit. There we go. And we'll do the screen over here. So touch sensitivity, so everything's set to max. That's really cool. Navigation bar, I think it's already set to gesture, so swipe gesture, same thing as the S24 Ultra. That's cool. Vivid, adaptive. Okay, so I guess that's that. So there we go. It's a lot smoother now. I didn't really have to do much. I think I just had it to load. But this is really cool. Like I said, I've never had this fold device before, and I'm really liking the way this is. This is really cool. We're going through, get out text messages real quick for you guys. So I think I just need to set up a screen, I guess like a screensaver, or rather wallpaper here. I'm probably just gonna make it simple. I don't know. I'm gonna have to play around with it and let you guys know. But as you can see, my lock screen here matches perfectly the one when I close it, which is really cool. This looks a little more vivid. I'm not exactly sure why, and because the screen is slightly smaller, it actually kind of looks like the resolution slightly better. I think that's pretty cool. So far, I'm really liking this device. So I have to see how it plays out for day to day. I'll definitely do a review for you, and I know I owe you guys a review for the S24 Ultra, so I'm definitely going to be doing that. I have a lot of good things to say. A couple of knocks on it, but nothing too major. We'll touch base as soon as that video's out. Back here, I'm just put my, there we go, back into the device. This is really cool. This is a doable screen size, honestly. It's not bad at all. It's not unusable whatsoever. It's not as crazy as everyone says it's going to be. I could easily text with this, no worries. So let's just go into RCS. I'll block this number for you guys. And let's just do, I don't know if I can do text. So yeah, so hey, how's autocorrect? How's it? It's gonna take some getting used to. Hey, how's it going? So again, I usually use Gboard, even though the Samsung keyboard has so many good features this time around, this generation. I'm just not using it. I use Gboard. It tends to be more accurate. But yeah, so far so good. This is a really cool looking device. So here, for the setup, I might as well open this up for you guys. So here you go. Take a look. Really smooth device. This is so cool. I really didn't expect to like it this much. Let's just go into the Play Store and see. Yeah, this Snapdragon 8 Gen 3 on this device as well, same as the S24 Ultra. This is 12 gigabytes of RAM, same as the S24 Ultra. I don't expect the performance to be any worse than this phone. I expect it to be just as good as this, to be honest. And if that's any testament, this phone is the smoothest and fastest device I've had the pleasure of using. Albeit the OnePlus 12 was slightly smoother, but the software on that I could not stand. I returned it right away. I didn't even do a video for you guys. I couldn't keep it more than 48 hours, but it still was a cool device. And if you can get over that software, I highly recommend that device. It's cheap. The experience is really great. It's just the software I could not handle. So that being said, jumping to this device, I think is not going to be a biggie for me. I really loved my time with the S24 Ultra. So much so that I use my iPhone 15 Pro Max simply for shooting content, maybe shooting some video, because video is superior on the iPhone. That's something as an Android user are just going to have to face. I have the luxury of having one work phone and, of course, a personal phone. This is my personal device, and this is what I choose to use. So this is really, really cool. Let's just take a look. just navigate through this. I just want to check if I'm gonna have any stuttering, because I don't know, maybe it's a larger device, it might stutter a bit. That's really not the case. Most Android devices tend to stutter when you're in the Play Store. The S24 Ultra does not. The Pixel 8 did, which I found really, really ironic. But yeah, honestly, super excited to be using this device, putting it through its paces. Just go ahead and check out how the camera is. I wonder if it launches the same way. If I double tap the power button. Yeah, so that's nice. It's pretty cool. And the resolution is very good. I can get a really sharp looking photo from this. Absolutely no complaints. Let's take a look at this thing here from the extra wallet. Take a quick shot at that. And let's go check this out quick. Really great detail. Again, really, honestly, and this is indoor, keep that in mind. This is an extremely crisp photo. I have zero complaints. I don't think the camera is going to be too big of a deal for me, at least. But yeah, if we're going to portrait, obviously that's way too close. The Hinge, I did want to talk to you guys about the Hinge, so let's go ahead and go back here, turn off the device. The Hinge is noticeable, but not as bad as everyone thinks it's going to be. Like, look at that. It's really not that bad. It's still noticeable when it's there and when you have a black screen, but when the screen is on, you're not seeing that. You're seeing it a little bit at this angle here, but who looks at their phone that way, you know? Really, it's a non-issue. I feel like that's what a lot of people are saying that are pushing Samsung products, but take it from me, who's buying this with its own hard money. This is a really, really cool device. I can't stress that enough. The Hinge is super tough. It doesn't spring open slightly. It opens easy enough and it closes. It takes some effort to close. Like, it's really fine-tuned this generation. I did have a bit of time with the ZFold 5 and I thought that device was really cool, but I just felt like it was less of a premium device compared to the S23 Ultra at the time, and especially against the S24 Ultra. So that being said, I'm really excited to put this through its paces. This is the navy colorway, and I've seen a couple of comments. A lot of people are saying to get this color because it's just so sleek and classy looking. I tend to agree. That's why I went with it. It's not like the titanium violet that you would see on the S24 Ultra, where this almost looks like a gray in this color. It's exactly what I see, so the camera's not picking up a different color. It's exactly what it looks like. It looks gray at this color. Out in the sun, it looks really, really purple, like a royal purple. This is just such an amazing colored device. I have no regrets getting this color, and if you guys are still looking for a traditional slab device, candy bar style, I recommend this phone, this colorway. You won't be disappointed. You get the natural titanium colored looking rails, so if you get scratches, it's really not going to show as bad as if you got the black version or the blue version. And those are the only two colors that have black rails, I believe. But just to give you guys an idea of what I'm talking about here. So I don't know if that's going to show, probably not. No, it's not going to show in the camera. Oh, maybe it will. I have a little scuff here that I dropped the device. It completely fared well. I had a screen protector, obviously. For anyone wondering, it is the ESR tempered glass. Super easy with the fingerprint. No complaints there. And yeah, it held up really well. Almost doesn't show any. It's really hard to notice. The camera can't even pick this up. It can't even pick up this scuff right here. There you go. It's really, really minor. And this fell from my pocket getting out of an SUV. So very durable device, especially with that screen. That is the, I believe, the Gorilla Glass armor on this phone. Another thing, this does not have the anti-reflective display that this does. It doesn't have Gorilla Glass armor. It has the Victus 2 from last year, both the front and the back. So in my experience, the S23 Ultra had some pretty early on hairline scratches, and I put a screen protector as soon as I heard that was happening. So I'm probably going to do the same thing with this device. I'm going to put a screen protector. Not sure if I'm going to go film or not. We'll see what kind of case I get and if that case is going to be at all protective. But yeah, this is definitely a really nice device. The color is exactly what I thought it was going to be. And the fit and finish is just phenomenal. I saw renders and I saw that this button was so thin. I don't really like thin buttons. I like chunkier buttons, like the buttons you get on the S24 Ultra. But honestly, no complaints there. I still haven't set up this fingerprint scanner. This doubles as a fingerprint scanner, by the way. So this is how you're going to be unlocking your device. Yeah, I didn't yet set it up, but yeah, this is where you scan your finger. This is super cool. And yeah, this is the ZFold 6. I'm probably gonna add on to this video once I do get a chance and everything's set up and transferred. I'll do a quick comparison about how these phones are. But as of right now, super impressed. Definitely a great buy if you're looking to go into the foldable game. I think this is the time to do it, just to get your feet wet in that whole foldable phone thing. But yeah, overall, this is, I mean, that's satisfying. Opening that up and closing it is really premium feeling. I really did not expect to trip over this phone as much as I am. Important to note, there's no branding on the back, so it just looks like a generic phone. But if people in the tech world know anything, then as soon as they see these 3 rings, it's the ZFold 6, especially with this squared off design. Really digging this color and this device, and more coverage to come. As soon as this is all set up, I'm probably going to do an immediate afterwards impressions video for you guys. But yeah, this has been the unboxing and quick tour of the Samsung ZFold 6. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. If you got it, if you're into foldables, if you're hesitant on it, why? Let me know. Let's start chatting about this kind of stuff. And if you guys are interested in seeing more coverage on this device and comparisons between the ZFold 6 and the S24 Ultra, be sure to subscribe and don't forget to leave that like button. It really helps out the channel, bring out to more tech nerds like ourselves. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace. All right, guys, so I was about to end off the video before talking about this under the screen camera, selfie camera on the inner display. So that's right there, as you can see. It's not that noticeable when you're using the device, but through the camera, because of that glare right there, you definitely see it, especially if it like you kind of notice it that it's there. It looks really bad right now through the camera. Trust me, that's not at all what it looks like when you're using the device. It's definitely more hidden. Let me just go ahead and, like, yeah, when you're actually using the device, I mean, sure, it's visible, but it's not much of an eyesore. It's not purple like you guys probably see in the camera once this video is uploaded. But yeah, just wanted to let you guys know that this does have an inner display selfie camera, which I thought was pretty cool. The one on this is going to be just as good as the S24 Plus. Probably not on par with the S24 Ultra, but I'm told that the cameras on this device are very similar to the S24 Plus. A couple of people are saying that that's a good thing. I'm just going to have to wait and test. And yeah,